been a crazy month, guys. We're getting there. It's now August. Been a crazy year, I guess. Been doing a lot of stuff here. Broke a lot of things, blew up a lot of things. So we're trying to resurrect some of the stuff that's been sitting for a minute. And waiting on some parts to get back for the other engines and whatnot. So while we're doing that, we decided let's jump over to our old Squarebody, our 86. It's a CUCV CUCV truck from the Army that we did a little bit of work to. Last we took it out, we were bogging it really hard. It started dying on us, shutting off, and the engine literally like wouldn't want to turn over. And maybe we sucked water in it, we're not sure, but it started to turn over, and then finally the starter snapped off. So we're like, well, we had a broken bolt in the block, not a good deal. So she's been sitting in the corner over here thinking about how she treated us that day. And I think it's time that we start messing with this thing. And
she wants to be a good girl now.
I hope so. So we got another starter for it. We got some studs for it, or some bolts for it. We're going to try to get the old studs out. Hopefully get those things out of the block, see if we can get this old 6.2 back running again and see what is going on with it. Because I think we had a little issue with it right before it was shutting off. It was doing some other weird stuff. So we're going to get to that. Again, guys, right now till Thursday, August 3rd at midnight, get you a chance to win a TRX4 Traxxas High Trail Edition RC car. All you got to do is go online, buy some JHT, some merchandise, and that'll get you entered in the drawing until August 3rd at midnight. On top of that, till August 11th, you got a chance to win your choice of Leroy Jr. or the Ariel Atom. All you got to do is also hop on the website, buy some JH merch. Every $5 spent and get you one entry. So again, guys, thanks for the support on that. I hope you guys enjoy the episode, because Squarebodies, man. That's where we're at.
The TRX. Just like this one.
It actually is, yeah. It's actually, this is basically our version, our life-size version of the TRX4.
I don't think it's going to take the same beating.
This thing's babied all its life. So you got the broken bolt out.
Yep.
Starter's replaced and the engine's turned over.
Well, I don't know if it's turning over with the starter, but it turns over by hand.
We got a couple old batteries you set in or two. Missing this little guy. I don't know what happened to that little guy.
That is a mystery. I don't know why that's missing.
Not sure. We must have needed it that weekend. We parked it and we must have. Something must have came up.
Somebody else probably had a little hiccup.
Yeah.
She'll come back to life, I believe.
Think so?
I probably got another 100,000 in it.
We'll see.
I told you, I knew it. Like she's never been shut off. When you rev it up real good, it shoots water out of the radiator.
Oh, really?
Just a little bit. Can't be doing that to her. No reason to do that. Yeah. Cut out there. Should have seen how much smoke poured out of the oil fill when you started it.
Really? Out of the oil
As you were starting it, it was just billowing white smoke. Oh, for sure. Pressure?
We don't have an oil pressure gauge, so
I don't even know. I didn't check the oil.
all I do is service.
Might not even. Oh, it's got plenty of oil in it.
Does it?
Yeah, it looks like oil's supposed to look black. It's a diesel. Let me get this back in where it don't shoot a bunch of oil out or something.
God.
Oh yeah, that was out of the exhaust.
Unbelievable. I just washed this thing.
I know you have to get the detail guy back over here.
I know, just the guy.
look at the Dodge.
Holy smokes. That was from the exhaust?
Oh, there was pine needles and mud and all kinds of stuff in there.
What a unit. Well, let's get a radiator cap, and I don't know, maybe we should just service it. I've never changed oil on it. Typical.
We can.
It's not going to hurt it.
No.
It won't hurt it. So maybe we'll pull it in and service it, get a radiator cap for it, change oil.
Oh, turn the lights off. We don't have
they are
electricity.
Right, man. Oh, all the lights are on.
Oh, you got them all
I
on.
was hitting all the switches.
You got to put her in gear there. This raw horsepower is unbelievable.
These boggers are flat spotted a little bit?
No.
Take down the highway?
No, they're fine. Live, baby.
Making an odd noise.
That's why when it started making that noise, I thought maybe it was a flywheel when it didn't move.
It's making a very odd noise.
I mean, it's probably not really that odd. It's probably got a rod getting ready to come out the side of the block. So
It's not like I've ever even really ripped on it yet.
yeah. I mean, I think ripping on that is anything over about 45.
Yeah, we were only at 42.
Yeah. No, I mean 45 miles an hour.
Oh, I was talking about RPMs.
No, that's nothing to worry about.
All right, we'll get a spot in the shop, pull it out, drain the oil, take a look at that in the filter. See if we got a bunch of metal in the filter or something. And
Yeah.
I don't know. See if it's on its last leg or if it's just in our heads.
Well,
Looks a lot better now, though, that it's out of the hole.
something is on its last leg.
Easy. Maybe not. Maybe it's just, maybe it's in our heads.
I don't think so.
Tell you what, that oil is, I think that oil's been in there since 86.
Good military oil there. Can.
Well, still filtrating. I don't see any massive chunks yet.
We dump this. Oh, she's getting shiny now.
I mean, it's not miserable. How bad's it down there? We got a couple specks in there, but I mean, Lord only knows how long that filter's been there.
If it was gold, it wouldn't be enough. We'd be rich.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder, we have no clue when the last time this thing was changed.
That's bearing material. It's copper.
A little copper. Let's see if it, Here's something. Nah, come on now. Don't do that to me, baby.
But what's weird
is it fires right back
locked up. It's not tight or anything because it starts just as easy.
That thing just says let's check the oil, I guess. We just put some fresh oil in it and a fresh filter. And she's overfull
now.
We're gonna fire up again. Oh. Sounds like it might be locking up, huh?
Nah. It's not locking up.
Gotta be batteries, right? There's no way this thing just locked up on us.
It's gotta be filling a cylinder with diesel or something. It's gotta be hydraulic in the cylinder.
I don't know, man. Sounds like battery's just going bad, no? What's your voltage on the dash? Really? It's not good. It's not a good thing. Okay, yep, we're good there. So we have all the glow plugs out, and we're gonna try to turn it over. You wanna try to turn it over and see if it was a hydraulic problem or we have a different problem?
Ready?
I'm ready. Are we just dumb or?
I don't know, man, but look here.
I mean, it's. I don't even know what to say right now. Maybe we should check all our wires in that starter and then go from there. How about that? Double check all our electrical connections, double check our starter, which I'm gonna get the starter coming for it. I think that's definitely bad. And
I
then
don't think it sounds bad.
it doesn't sound bad right there, is it?
I think it's something else.
It's actually true. The starter doesn't sound bad there,
No,
huh?
I mean, it sounds fine.
Well, I guess we'll put the glow plugs back in it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it just was tired for a minute. It's afternoon time.
I don't know. I don't have an answer. All glow plugs are back in. Let's see what it does.
Oh, it's oil and coolant.
Call that my LS George move.
Yeah.
Dude, what in the... I still...
Oh, the radiator is just dumping water out of it. That's no big deal.
Radiator is?
Yeah. But the motor, the oil, that is a lot of oil.
Oh, it looks like... Oh, you
Oh, it opened the pan up, I think.
It looks like something blue.
Yeah, it opened the pan up right here. Sure enough.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Right there.
I heard something really let
pretty
loose,
sure.
and I said, I'm just gonna keep it going to the floor here.
Pretty sure that's a hole in the oil pan. Which, I mean, I'm not pretty sure there's smoke coming out of it. Well, that's unfortunate. I had high hopes for this old girl.
Hey, you think she's got blow by?
No.
Just the hair?
That is
Dude,
peculiar.
I literally still am completely just, I have no clue how. You understand what just happened with this whole situation? Like, because I'm still a little baffled by it. I mean, I get it blew up, but the process to get it to blow up.
I don't know. I don't know what just happened, honestly.
I mean,
it never really made that much noise. But it threw a rod out of the pan. I mean, it is what it looks like to me.
oh, how to blow up your 6.2 diesel by JH Diesel.
Huh.
She's had a good run. You know, I was really hoping that we were gonna have a little bit more fun with it, because that was just so odd how it fired right up, ran, and did all that stuff, and just and then it really just didn't actually.
So we went from getting it running to blowing it up in one session?
All within like an hour.
That's weird. That doesn't even, I don't understand what happened.
You want to see if it starts? Think it'll start?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll start right back up.
Let's see if it starts. I mean, how much more damage can we cause?
I mean, you just rip the oil pan open a little bit more. I mean, it's already open. Oh, you did it now. Just needs the jump box put back on it.
Huh?
Probably just needs the jump box put back on it.
Oh, jump box fell off?
Well, you...
Probably all it is.
Dude! I didn't even realize that.
Oh, look at that.
That's a rod cap.
Yeah, touch it, huh?
That's a rod cap.
Nice and cool.
It's not extremely hot. So it must have broke the bolts or the nuts came off.
It probably was spinning that bearing.
Yeah.
And it finally, when it locked up, it shot the rod cap off. I bet you that's what, I guarantee you that's pretty much what happened there. Huh. Really made a good little mess here. I gotta
Really did.
dig all this up now and get the, you know.
Luckily we got an intern.
Unbelievable.
This, is it, you think there's a fire in there?
It had a fire in there.
It let the fire out the bottom. What happened? Good.
Well, guys,
she came out right there. It's good to see. It's good to know, though. Now we can see the problem.
there's not a mystery anymore.
We found the problem.
I do what I do best. Start something up. I run it. I drive it, and I blow it up. I feel like I'm getting very good at this. This is becoming one of my skills.
I hope not.
I hope not too, but I think it's just is what it is. I see a pattern: blowing up, blown up, blown up, blown up, blown up, like 4 or 5 more other things. But,
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna call it at that. And
yeah,
unless we can get it started again, which is a possibility, I'd love to see how long this thing will run with the rod out of it. Unless the rod now is stuck, maybe the rod got jammed in there.
Yeah. If you put a pan on it, it would probably run forever again.
Just without that cylinder.
Without that cylinder. I mean, it's gonna have low oil pressure unless we could weld up the oil journal.
Just tack it in there.
I wonder if a small block or a big block oil pan is really the same. Which we could just pull that pan off and weld it up, put it back on.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with this pan. There's
No.
Well,
there's a fire extinguisher in the bed because chances are it's gonna catch on fire.
think so?
For sure.
I don't think so. Well, we got it hooked up. I guess we should start it again and
Absolutely.
see how long it lasts.
Absolutely. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Nice and quiet too. Nice and quiet too. Yeah. I think I'll just take a hammer and tap the oil pan closed and just weld it up.
He's not giving up.
No, it's fine.
It's got a big old cam in it.
Might have to give it a little gas to keep it running. Nothing to worry about. I mean, it's just...
Try to get a thumbnail. See if it starts.
Might have to give it some petro.
You think we should just keep her going?
I think you should send it to the moon.
Okay. We'll send it to the moon. Look at the blow by.
Nothing to be worried about. It's losing cylinders. I heard another real bad rattle.
Feeling that we're causing more damage.
I have a feeling it's dropped a couple more cylinders.
I think so too. It's like I tried to put it in gear and it just didn't seem like it had the power before.
I keep moving back. The more noise it makes, the further back I get.
It just shoots out and just shatters both the windows on these cars. I think it's still got another fire up there.
For sure. It's making smoke rings. Keep her going. She's gonna start. Come on, baby.
She's done, I think, buddy.
No, give her one more shot. What if,
Say that's it.
what if we give her a little sniff?
If we give it a sniff, it's gonna be. It won't even turn over at all. Well,
I mean, I personally believe that it will start again. I don't think you tried hard
I
enough.
think when it cools down,
I just don't think you tried hard enough.
I tried with all my might.
I think we need to give it a little
Starter. I don't think it's just gonna lock it up. When you start spraying that in there, it starts just. You can't. She's cooked. She's fried. 6.2s, not as reliable as everybody said they were.
Well, I mean, to be honest, goodness,
It's had no oil in it for a minute, dude.
I don't know. It still looks like it's got oil in it. Goodness, what a mess! Look what you've done with yourself.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself at this moment. Well, there you have it. 6.2, no more. But you know what that means? That means that we're only going to be doing something bigger and better in here. So stay tuned on the JH Diesel channel. See what we got in store for this rig. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.